Okay, guys. Hey, this is going to be me and you working together today. All right, so you're going to have your headphones on and you should be looking at the computer and follow along with me. And we are going over our study guide. Okay, what we're going to do is I'm going to go through each question with you and I'm going to show you where you can find it on the computer. Okay, all right, so let's see what we can do with this. This is the first time I've ever used this before, and you're the first group of students that's ever done this. So let's go through it. We are starting with our study guide on number 1, where it says, what is a form of government where power is held by one central government? Okay, now I'm not going to tell you the answer, okay, so you have to follow along with me, okay? All right, so we're going to go right here. We're looking for one central government, okay? So if we look, okay, if we look at this slide right here, you should see what system is ruled by one central government, okay? All right? Okay, look, what I want you to do is every time you are looking for an answer, hit pause. You can pause the video. So pause the video and look for the answer. Okay, so now we're on number 2. What is a form of government where power is held by the states or small political units? Okay, now let's look ahead at the next slide. Okay, all right, it says states can follow a central power if they want to, but are not required to. States hold the most power. This right here is for a confederation. You will find the answer on this slide for number 2. Number 3, what is a form of government where power is shared between the central government and the state government? Okay, let's look ahead to the next slide. You will find the answer to number 3 on this slide. It's a federal system. If we see, it says power is shared by a powerful central government, and states or provinces that are given considerable self-rule, usually through their own legislatures. Okay, so again, number 3, what is a form of government where power is shared between the central government and the state government? We are looking for an answer on this slide. Okay, all right, so look around. Again, hit pause when you're trying to find the answer. Okay, here we go. Number 4, what title is given to the Leader of Parliament and Chief Executive of the United Kingdom? Now, we went over this yesterday. Okay, yesterday we talked about this. We acted this out. We're looking for the Leader of Parliament and the Chief Executive. So the Leader of the United Kingdom. So let's go up to our different notes. Let's look at Geography of Europe. Click through these. Oh, not Geography of Europe, I'm sorry. We're looking for, here we go. This is what we want right here. Okay. Let's click through these like we have been. And we are looking at this slide right here. Okay, this is the slide you should be on. Okay, you're watching this video, hit pause and look for this answer. Again, what title is given to the Leader of Parliament and Chief Executive of the United Kingdom? Okay, if you read, you'll see where it says the Prime Minister is the Chief Executive of Government and runs day-to-day operations. The answer will be in this sentence. So look for it there. Okay? All right. Number 5. Who is the symbolic figure and head of state of the United Kingdom? Okay? All right. If we hit next, we'll look right here and it says the monarch is the official head of state and a symbolic or symbol of the country. So if we look right here in this bullet point right here on this slide, you will find the answer to number 5. Number 6. What are the 2 houses of parliament in Germany? Okay, so if we move on, we're on Germany, we'll see that they have a parliament and that the 2 houses are split up into the Bundestag and the Bundesrat. Okay, so you will find the answer right here in this bullet point. Okay, Again, pause the video when you're trying to answer these questions. Okay, just hit pause, find it, write it down. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, number 7. What is the title of the chief executive and leader of Germany? Okay, so let's move on. Alright, I might have went too far. Here we go, sorry. The answer will be right here in this bullet point right here. The Bundestag selects the Chancellor. The Chancellor is the chief executive of the government and head of the military. So you will find the answer in that bullet point. Okay? Alright, and anytime you got a question during this, you'll understand something, raise your hand and I'll come help you. Okay, we are moving on. What is the name of the 2 legislative branches in Russia? So we need to go all the way to Russia right here, and we're looking for the 2 legislative branches. Here they are. In this bullet point right here, it says Russia's legislature is known as the Federal Assembly with 2 parts. And it says they are the Federation Council and the State Duma. Okay, so your answers will be in this bullet point. All right, you're looking for the 2 parts. Okay, for number 8. All right. Number 9. Who elects the president of Russia? Okay, now we're going to have to backtrack right here up to this bullet point right here, and it says Russia has a federal system, which we know means that they have powers shared. Okay, powers shared between the central government and the state government. Okay, but the question is, who elects the president? Well, it says it right there. If you'll read this sentence, it'll tell you who elects the president. Okay? All right. Number 10. How many countries are members of the EU? We know the EU stands for European Union. Okay, so let's skip ahead. There we are. Okay, so it says, how many countries are members of the EU? Well, if we look in the first bullet point right here, it'll tell us the answer. Okay, this one right here. It'll tell us. I guess I could switch to my little highlighter thing or laser pointer. If you'll read this, it'll tell you right here how many countries. Okay. All right. Number 11. Name the 4 reasons the European Union was created. Well, if we look right here, it says the EU was created to improve trade, education, farming, and industry among the member countries. So if we look at that, that might tell us the four reasons the European Union was created. Okay, so if we look at that, you might find an answer there. Okay, it might be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, so hit pause and get this answer down. Okay. Number 12. What is the currency of the European Union? Okay, if we hit next, we'll find that what was called in this bullet point right here, the euro was created as the currency for member countries of the European Union to make trade easier and less expensive. So, what was the currency? We know currency means money. Do not forget that. Currency means money. Okay? So, what was the currency called? It tells you in this bullet point right here. It sounds a lot like the word European. Okay? All right. Let's move on to a different slide. Going back to this one right here. And we'll move on. All right, so we're talking about autocratic, oligarchic, and democratic. Okay, so 13, give an example of how citizens participate through government. Well, if we start with autocratic, we'll see that power is held by how many people? And it should tell you right here. It says single self-appointed. Well, how many is single? And that'll be your answer. Okay? Single equals what? How many numbers? Okay? Oligarchic. Right here. Political power effectively rests with a small elite segment of society. And if you go back and look at your notes, okay, meaning your ones from your warm-up that we did yesterday, okay, you'll find out that it's an elite something, okay? All right, it might be this word right here if you're paying attention. Okay, an elite this. Okay? All right. Democracy. Who rules in a democracy? Well, it's the rule of the what, guys, the what. Look right here and you'll find this answer. Okay, that's C of number 13. Okay, now that's all the government of this study guide. Okay, so now we're going to flip over to religions. Okay, so let's look at religions. All right, remember, if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video. Okay, this is a video, just hit pause. All right, now we are on religion. So let's look at this. It says, number 14, what is monotheism? Well, here's the word monotheism, and it tells you what it means after the word. So you can find that yourself, and you can write that down. Number 15 says, what is polytheism? Well, if we look right here, there's polytheism. How about that? So if we have polytheism right here, that probably means the definition is after it. Okay, so write that down what the definition is. It's not a lot. You can do it. Also, it says give an example. Well, here are examples for monotheism. Here are examples for polytheism. Okay, so pause the video and write those down. All right, now we're looking at 16. Okay. We are on 16. Which religious figure in Christianity opposed the Catholic Church, starting with the Protestant Reformation? Well, if we look right here, we might find that out, okay? All right. So let's look right here. That person's name that did it is right above it, okay? All right. All right, 17. Name the religious text for each religion. Well, if we look right here at Christianity, you'll see that the text is right here. So write that down. Well, now we're looking for the text for Judaism. Well, if we skip ahead and look at Judaism, text, the next word might tell you the text. Now for Islam, text again. The next word will tell you the text of Islam. Number 18, name the houses of worship for each religion. So let's go back to Christianity. The house of worship right here. We see the word house of worship. The next word will tell you the answer. Now to Judaism. House of worship. It's a little longer than the last one. There it is right there. Write that word down. Hit pause and write it down. Islam. Here it is, the house of worship. There's the word. Hit pause, write it down. Okay? All right, now that is 1 through 18. Listen, I got to stop the video because I can only record for 15 minutes. I'm going to start another one and we're going to start on number 19. Okay? You're doing great so far.